Hi, I'm Michael Kourosh. I live in Santa Barbara, California, one of the most beautiful places on earth. My design center is where people come to reimagine their homes and spaces. I work with the best designers, clients with broad tastes, and experts who navigate the fascinating world of design. I'm always excited to learn something new, and I never say no to a challenge. This is Design Santa Barbara. Welcome to Design Santa Barbara. I'm Michael Kourosh, and today we are in Santa Barbara Design Center, heading south to Montecito with Sheri B and Sheri B Designs. She has completed a project, and I'm excited to see what she has done. Please join us. Sheri, this is a beautiful place you finished. It's really nice.
Thank you, Michael.
I know you for many years, but it's the first time you're on our show. What an honor. Thank you for being on it.
Well, thank you for asking me to be part of it.
Well, I'm glad, and I hope you will be a constant guest from now on. So tell us a little bit, our viewers, about you, what you do, what's your background, and so on.
So I'm Sheri with Sheri B Design, and I moved to Santa Barbara about 6 years ago, and I've been in the field of architecture, but interior design was always my passion. So I knew eventually that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm originally from Iran, lived in different states most of my life, and then about 12 years ago moved to Asia. Just came back from Singapore 5 years ago, and just love being in Santa Barbara. Love doing what I'm doing.
You're getting really good response from Santa Barbarians, actually. They love what you do, and they refer you over and over, which is nice. And
I'm very lucky, actually.
And in fact, this morning we were in another house that you were finishing up, and hopefully we're gonna have that one on our show maybe next season or something.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, there you go. So tell us about this house. Let's start someplace, and I know you did everything custom. I mean,
everything is custom
we
made.
did every little thing custom, and specifically to the owner of the house, because he had the certain requirements.
Exactly.
He's here part-time,
Yes.
and he wanted something that's manageable and is nice.
Absolutely.
Tell us.
So yeah, all the furniture was done by Michael, and the fabric that we picked needed to be durable, to make sure that the kids are comfortable watching TV, playing video games.
And washable. That was the thing. That doesn't get a
Exactly.
stain, because you never know. You have some Coca-Cola or some coffee on it, and
Absolutely.
it needs to be easily off.
Absolutely.
And we use the house fabrics that they're polyester.
There you go, exactly. So one of my specialties are fabric and window coverings, and for this certain client, I wanted the fabric to be really light, but then at the same time for the living room, I wanted them to have a motorized roller shades. With the motorized roller shades, with the press of a button, all the shades would go up and down at the same time, or they work individually. And for their main living room, that was the goal, to make sure that the light is not coming in. But for the rest of the house, we wanted to use a very light fabric, a very natural feel and look. So I picked this very beautiful linen fabric. The hardware, again, it was all about simplicity and something that we can tie in with the rest of the iron staircase. So those are all custom-made hardware that we're using in the house. And then at the same time, we changed all the sconces. They were pretty old looking, and my client, again, is into white and very simple, I should say. So those are the ones that I picked for him. As you can see, it's a very light room with the vaulted ceiling. And I knew that definitely the room needs big furniture. And the sectional that we put in the living room, again by Santa Barbara Design Center, they needed it to be wider, they wanted to be custom made.
And we custom made also the chair that is very beautiful. You picked it, obviously, but it's nice.
Well, thank you. Yeah, all in all, they love the living room area, and they're very happy with all the furniture, very comfortable.
Yeah. Thank you. So after here, we're gonna go where? You said there is a,
Downstairs.
yeah, you said there
Yeah.
is a secret room down there. I haven't seen it yet.
Couple
Let's go
of
check
them.
it out. Oh, a couple of them, okay. So let's go. Today I would like to talk to you about rugs. 3 important things to remember when you are buying a rug. First is the size. Size is very important, and this is what you have to do your study. So if it's for a living room, I recommend to have the front legs of all the furniture to sit on the certain rug you're buying. So go measure it. Make sure you have at least a foot extended beyond the front legs. If you can afford it, get a rug that encompasses all the furniture to be sitting on it. So usually for a living room, you're talking an 8x10, 9x12, a bigger living room, 10x14, and if you want something to sit on it, 12x15 or 12x18. Second, there is a style. It is very important that the style you pick matches the house you have. Check the room. Is it a traditional house? Is it a modern house? Is it a transitional house? You pick the style matching your house and your living style. Lastly, and one of the most important steps, is the type of rug you're gonna buy. I highly recommend you to do your study and see what type of rug is good for your situation. Most rugs I recommend are hand knotted. So these are the type of rugs that they're done by hand. They're mostly natural fibers. They don't have any chemicals. They don't have any machines involved making it. They're hand knotted and they get more valuable over the time, and they're very durable and long lasting. These are 3 things to remember when you're buying a rug. Thank you for joining us. This week on Michael's Minute, we are going to talk about rug cleaning and restoration. A fine rug is a family treasure often passed on from generation to generation. Rugs need to be properly taken care of to ensure their survival and protect your investment. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we are the foremost experts in professional cleaning, repairing, and preserving your rugs. Rugs should be hand washed every 3 to 5 years to maintain the structure. When was the last time you washed your rugs? Proper cleaning can extend the longevity of your rug, whereas steam cleaning can damage it. Restorations by Rugs & More include hand stitching, fixing fringes and sides, and reviving worn pile. For the finest restoration and cleaning, bring your rugs into Rugs & More at Santa Barbara Design Center today, 410 Olive Street. We live in one of the most beautiful locations in the world. I've raised my kids here. I love it here. What we offer at Santa Barbara Design Center isn't just furniture. It's a chance to turn a house into a home. What may look like a deal online, it's very different when it shows up. It's something to be said for feeling it before it becomes part of your life. We are here to help guide you through this wonderful process. We are Santa Barbara Design Center. Come start your journey with us. How many times in the last year have you said to yourself, I really need a new sofa? Spending so much time at home lately, you deserve the most comfortable furniture. At Santa Barbara Design Center's massive showroom, we have numerous selections of sofas and sectionals that you can take home today. Or we can custom build your dream sofa. We make the most comfortable and stylish sofas and sectionals in the industry today. Just ask the top designers in Santa Barbara. They use our sofas and sectionals in their projects because they know clients are beyond satisfied with the results. For a decision as important as this, don't go online or buy from a catalog photo. Come into 410 Olive Street and let our experienced team help you find the perfect fit for your home. Trust me, you want to sit on it before you buy. Welcome back to Design Santa Barbara. We are in this beautiful home in Montecito, and let's see what Sheri has for us next.
So we are in the guest room slash office.
Dual-purpose room.
Dual-purpose room, exactly.
Very well.
So originally downstairs they had saltillo tile here, and it was cold and definitely needed some warmth in it. So we changed the flooring to wood floor.
These are actually very good color. They're not gray, they're not that dark, and they're not that yellowy that is a little bit outdated. So, but this is beautiful. You guys picked a nice white planks too.
Well,
very
thank
nice.
you. Yes. And then the area rugs.
Oh, did you say the rug? Oh my gosh, I didn't know. This is beautiful
courtesy of
rug.
Santa Barbara Design Center.
Yes, I'm a rugaholic. I love this rug. Yes, yes, yes. You did pick, actually that one is nice. You matched, I remember you were looking for a fabric to match it.
Exactly, exactly. And then hence the bed, you know, my clients really like the color gray, so I had to bring it almost in every room.
But you did it actually differently. A lot of people have gray that's dirty and cold looking. Yeah, remember you put a lot of time picking that warm and rich gray, which is a little bit lighter than what people do.
Exactly.
Nice.
Originally in this room there was a freestanding fireplace, pretty old, and again it was taking so much room. So we decided to do a built-in to create a bit more room for my client. And at the same time, he's a great photographer, and a lot of the pictures that you see in the house are done by him. So I knew the accent color needs to be that orange rusty color that he has in his pictures. And that's pretty much dictated the whole theme of this room. The color of the walls, we picked the color that has that warm tone. And yeah, so all in all, it came together pretty good. What do you think?
You did a very good job. Also the drapes, they match the rug, they match the bed, and they create privacy, but at the same time they bring a lot of light in, and they're beautiful. And as you said, they're very natural and earthy looking.
Exactly. This room was really dark because the ceiling is really low. Because of that, they needed some light fabric. And then they're very okay with the light coming into the room. So that's why I picked something that it's kind of see-through, sheery feel.
You did beautiful in this room. Very nice. And
well, thank you.
Congratulations. So where are we going from here?
We're going to the primary bedroom at the moment.
All right. Love to see it. All right. This is a nice primary.
Yes.
And
it's
airy.
Exactly.
So I remember you had the challenge of having a lower ceiling, and that window I remember was a challenge too. You wanted to fit the custom headboard underneath it.
Exactly.
That I remember. And you did a good job. So explain to our viewers what you did.
Well, the primary room, as you can see, it's pretty big. It gets a lot of light. Again, they like the light, so I knew that for the drapes, all I need to do is just put lining behind them. It didn't need to be blackout. And at the same time, the bed, as you walk in, that's the first thing you see. And the headboard, I was limited with the size of the headboard, which, as Michael mentioned, it was a bit challenging. But the focus of this room is this barn door.
These are the biggest barn doors in the whole California. Probably in Wyoming you find bigger ones.
It took us a while to find the right size. Exactly. But, and they're heavy and big, one piece, you know, being that big. So it was a good challenge.
What is behind it?
It's a closet, actually.
Oh, it's a closet.
They have a very big closet. Yeah.
But it's very big. It's very
Correct.
big. Yes.
And again, the furniture came from Santa Barbara Design Center. We put a swivel chair on the corner.
We made that chair?
We sure
Wow,
did.
we're surely talented.
Yes.
And
you know, nice area to sit and read books.
It's very nice and comfortable. I remember this chair.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And again, furniture, everyeen came from Santa Barbara Design Center. The area rug.
Oh, yes, the area rug.
Is
Thank
my
you.
favorite because it has a bit of a sheen gold champagne color into it that goes really well with everything in this room, actually.
You know, I actually like that rug a lot, to be honest with you. It's just very nice and airy. And I'm glad you picked this one because it ties the whole room together.
Well, thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, you're good. So thank you for showing us this beautiful
Absolutely.
home.
My pleasure.
And I would like it if you join us upstairs. We sit down outside. Viewers had a couple of questions and maybe we can answer them.
Sure. We'll do.
All right, so let's go. Today on Design FYI, we're going to talk about what not to buy when you're going shopping for rugs. Most big outlets or national chains, they sell nowadays hand-tufted rugs. This sounds like it's hand knotted, it's done by hand, but actually they are not. It's called hand-tufted and is actually a gun that rolls the wool around the warp, and they are not good rugs at all. So this is a sample we're having here for you to see. Anything that has a backing like this, flip your rugs over at home, see if it has a backing, is absolutely not good. So what it does is it hides what they did below this thing, which is a latex glue, which actually is toxin. And if you have got any rugs over the net, I hate to say it, over the net, because it's easy to sell and they're inexpensive, you buy these things over the internet. So when it comes to your house, they smell. Have you noticed that? They smell more like a gasoline or more like a diesel because they don't let the latex cure. And the latex that glues this wool to this backing smells a lot. On top of that, they shed quite a lot. The wool is cheap because they need to be inexpensive, and they shed. I would not recommend you to get anything, again, that has a backing and is glued because it comes apart very easily. It is temporary. It is not a green product because they wear very quickly, end up in the fill, and just basically as a landfill junk we are adding to our planet. The things I would recommend you to get, unlike these things that have backing, is the rugs that they have nuts to them. So as what to buy, I highly recommend you to get some rugs that they are hand knotted. And how you can see, flip it to the back, and you can see the knots are done individually, and each one is slightly different than the next one because they're done by hand, and the intensity of the wool and the pull they have, the weaver, makes them look different. Also, the sides are done by hand. That you can see very easily. If you want to buy a real rug, please come to Santa Barbara Design Center and I can gladly help you. Thank you for joining us on Design FYI, Santa Barbara Design Center, Fort and Olive. This week on Michael's Minute, we are going to talk about modern and transitional rugs. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we have over 1,000 modern and transitional rugs at any given time in various sizes and colors. A modern or transitional rug can completely transform your living space. It can make a cold room comfortable or balance out an uneven contrast. We can also custom make the modern rug of your dreams, designed to your specification, taste, and color. And at Santa Barbara Design Center, we can do it faster, better, for less. That's why the top designers in the world use our modern and transitional rugs. To see our vast collection or start designing your custom masterpiece, come visit us at Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive Street. My grandfather taught me about the beauty of the rugs. Each one tells a story. Story about the person who wove it, the person who bought it, the person who inherits it, the person who treasures it. It's amazing how simply looking at an object can bring you back to a different place and time, or remind you of someone you love. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we want to help you find a rug that will travel through time with your family for generations to come. Visit us at 410 Olive Street and find your treasure today. This week on Design FYI, we're going to talk about sofas and the unknown mistakes people make. Did you know average American spends 46 minutes a day in a car? But they spend 5 hours and 4 minutes on average on a sofa. So why would you go out there and spend tens of thousands of dollars for something you use for 46 minutes and then go ahead and buy something cheap that you sit on it for 5 hours and 4 minutes? At Santa Barbara Design Center, we create your custom sofa that is made for you specifically and to your shape and size and comfort and your family. So when you're sitting and watching TV or talking and conversing with your friends, you're sitting on actually something that represents you. Your car represents you, why shouldn't your sofa? Thank you for joining us on Design FYI this week, and please come see me at Santa Barbara Design Center, Fort and Olive, and let me help you find the right sofa for you and your family. Welcome back to Design Santa Barbara. Today on 411 we have Sheri B from Sheri B Designs, and we have a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
So we would like to know, what are the challenges of making custom furniture, and what are the rewards of making custom furniture for your own home or your projects?
Good question, Michael. I think actually definitely a lot more benefits, simply because when we custom make the furniture, we are making the piece of furniture to the liking of our clients, the size, the depth, the height, width. Although it could be a bit more expensive than your standard ones that you can just walk in and buy it from a store, a custom made furniture is definitely to the liking of the clients. Challenges, I would think sometimes the timing of when to get the furniture, but pretty much I think that's about it.
Yeah, well, I kind of agree with both what you said. Yes, I agree, and that's what I preach anyway. Get the right thing for yourself that will be there for many, many years. It's like, you go to a shoe store and they have only size 9. It's not gonna fit everybody. You're not gonna have the white shoe for everybody, so get a custom made for yourself.
Very good point.
It's actually good for me too, because I do custom made.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. It's so nice to having you on our show.
Well, thank you.
Looking forward to have you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you wanted to see Sheri B, come to Santa Barbara Design Center. She has her own niche and her own place, and we are very lucky having you.
It's a pleasure to be there. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much. We will be back with more Design Santa Barbara after a short break. This week on Michael's Minute, we are going to talk about rug cleaning and restoration. A fine rug is a family treasure often passed on from generation to generation. Rugs need to be properly taken care of to ensure their survival and protect your investment. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we are the foremost experts in professional cleaning, repairing, and preserving your rugs. Rugs should be hand washed every 3 to 5 years to maintain structure. When was the last time you washed your rugs? Proper cleaning can extend the longevity of your rug, whereas steam cleaning can damage it. Restorations by Rugs & More include hand stitching, fixing fringes and sides, and reviewing worn pile. For the finest restoration and cleaning, bring your rugs into Rugs & More at Santa Barbara Design Center today, 410 Olive Street. How many times in the last year have you said to yourself, I really need a new sofa? Spending so much time at home lately, you deserve the most comfortable furniture. At Santa Barbara Design Center's massive showroom, we have numerous selections of sofas and sectionals that you can take home today. Or we can custom build your dream sofa. We make the most comfortable and stylish sofas and sectionals in the industry today. Just ask the top designers in Santa Barbara. They use our sofas and sectionals in their projects because they know clients are beyond satisfied with the results. For a decision as important as this, don't go online or buy from a catalog photo. Come into 410 Olive Street and let our experienced team help you find the perfect fit for your home. Trust me, you want to sit on it before you buy. Today on Appraisals, surprise, my favorite thing in the world, rugs. Here we are. Again, I love things that have a history to tell, there's connections, there's this and that. So this particular one is antique Qum. This is the early ones. They start in the city of Qum. They brought weavers from another town because weaving was not indigenous to this city. So they brought weavers from Tabriz, and they start working with silk. Is a town in central Iran. Nowadays is most famous for silk, but back then it was just, this was a prototype, for instance. I sold this particular rugs over 30 years ago to one of my mentors. This gentleman used to be the chairman of the board of one of the local banks, and I was a very young, I was in my early 20s, and he kind of liked me, and he used to give me lessons of how to treat people, how to deal with situations, and so on. And then one day he came along and says, I want to buy the best rug you have. I go like, whoa, what is the best rug I have? I had a bunch of antique rugs, da-da-da. This particular one, I had extended myself and bought it, and it is just a stunning piece. So I ended up buying it. God bless his soul, he passed away a few years ago, and his wife graciously sold it back to me. Anyway, this is a tree of life. As you can see, the tree has the veins that is very artistic. You can see coming up all the way, and has the ducks in the pond down there. You have the woodpecker, you have the pheasants, and then you have these little peacocks. You can see they are in love, and it is a fabulous thing. Look at these beautiful curves, the little flowers. The intricacy on this piece is amazing. On the top, the weaver was very proud and wove the city, which was Qum, and Mehpur is the name of the weaver. Engraved it in there, and it's gonna be there until the rug is gonna be there. It's in mint condition. It is mint condition. 1940s nowadays is over 80 years old. And it has been taken care of because the special piece has been on the wall, and it's, to me, that is most interesting, most beautiful painting. Rivals classical paintings to me. I mean, who's gonna do this thing? I know how to paint. This thing, I don't think I'm gonna get off with the first line in like a year. So anyway, it's a beautiful piece, and I cherish it. It brings me good memories. I appraise this in today's fair market value, $10,000 to $12,000. Again, thank you for joining us on Appraisals. Looking forward to see you in Santa Barbara Design Center. Come and check this beautiful piece out.